Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has given us unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Let's dig in. Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
One of the first Christmas songs I learned on the piano, besides Jingle Bells, of course, was "What Child Is This?" I thought it was an odd question to ask. Why, that's baby Jesus, of course. Who else could it be? No one else would be born in a manger, or have angels sing over them, or have wise men bring their presents. What I didn't realize was that was the whole point of the song. As a literary technique, the writer used rhetorical questions to get people to realize how unique Jesus' birth was. This is no normal baby. This is Christ the King. As poor and humble as his birth was, it was filled with awe and wonder as one miraculous event after another occurred. Mary, a virgin, became pregnant. Her cousin Elizabeth in her old age birthed the miraculous child too. An angel convinced Joseph to marry Mary, though it wasn't his child. Then the prophecy of the Messiah being born in Bethlehem came true, as the Romans, yes, Gentiles, insisted on a census, sending Joseph to his hometown just in time for the birth. Then shepherds came to visit, with reports of angels, more angels than one could count, filling the skies, as a birth announcement. Then Simeon and Anna's declarations in the temple, and Gentiles from the east bringing gifts, and Joseph's dream that got the family out of Bethlehem just in time before Herod had all the babies killed. Yes, who is this baby? All the earth had looked forward to his coming, and all of history since has looked back on his life as a turning point in history. This could only be God. There's no other explanation. And as the chorus of this carol says, let us bring him praise. One thing I didn't realize about this hymn is that it didn't originally have a chorus. What we now think of as the chorus was actually part of the first stanza. The second has instead, nails, spear shall pierce him through, the cross be borne for me, for you. Hail, hail the Word made flesh, the babe, the Son of Mary. It looks to Jesus' future, as Simeon did when he held the baby in his arms and declared that he was the light to bring revelation to the Gentiles. But then Simeon warned Mary, this child is destined for the fall and rising of many in Israel, and for a sign which will be spoken against. Yes, a sword will pierce through your own soul also. Now, Simeon may not have seen the cross in the baby's future, but he knew the salvation of the world would come at a cost. The third verse invites everyone from the least to the greatest to worship Jesus and receive his salvation. Put him on the throne of our hearts. I love how it puts this. Come peasant king to own him. Have you ever thought of owning God? Him owning us, surely. After all, he created us. He has that right, but us owning him? It really means to claim him. Claim him as our king. Throughout the Old Testament, God is referred to as the Lord your God. In fact, when he was about to rescue Israel from Egypt, he said, I will take you as my people, and I will be your God. Then you shall know that I am the Lord your God, who brings you out from under the burdens of the Egyptians. Then after that, he consistently identifies himself as, I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt. A quick search shows the phrase, the Lord your God, over 400 times, mostly in the Old Testament. Once he claims us, we can claim him, and he is ours. He dwells in our hearts by faith, as Ephesians 3:17 says. Do you own Christ? Is he your God? Then this Christmas, you can have joy, as the wise men did when they saw the star. Their response was worship and laying their treasures before him. We may not have gold, frankincense, and myrrh, but whatever we treasure in this life, we can bring to him and worship him with joy.
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. We'd love to hear the treasures God has given you through his word. You can listen to other episodes at our website, which you can find in the description below. Thanks for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.